Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is just going to be a quicker video because I did not record the install of this. I'll explain why in a second, but this is just an update video because I did get my lower control arms on. Like I said I would. I did not record an install for it just because I was actually doing that at a local shop here and I was using one of their lifts to do it, and they also had they had client cars in their bays and everything like that, and I didn't want to overstep anybody's privacy with that, as well as I didn't really want to be recording what's all inside the shop and everything like that for security, and I just didn't want to show too much on camera because it wasn't my shop, it wasn't my tools. But with that, I did want to give a big shout out to the shop. They did help out a lot. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Thank you, I do appreciate it. But today what I would like to do is actually just update that. I did get the lower control arms on, and I would like to actually show that I did get my coilovers on as well. So I unfortunately didn't record that either, but it was a lot easier to get that all done in the shop here, so that was nice. And actually there's a funny story with that too. When I put the coilovers on and actually lowered the car down to sit, at normal ride height, my dump tube for my external wastegate pushed up against the axle and it pinched the seal where it meets the front differential, and I leaked transmission fluid. It wasn't that much, but I did lose probably about a quart, so I did have to top that off. Some weird dude just walked in front of the car. It was really goofy. Anyway, but it did leak some transmission fluid, which I was kind of freaking out about that because I didn't know exactly what went wrong until we kind of thought about it. So the dump tube for my external wastegate is now off, which means it's even louder than it was before, which is kind of gnarly, but kind of not at the same time. So I don't know, it's bad because it actually blows straight onto my power steering lines and I don't want to be melting anything, so I've kind of been staying out of the wide open external wastegate as of recently. But so I'm going to show you guys what the lower control arms look like now. They're really gold, so you will see them right now. And actually, because my exhaust isn't fully coming out the back end of the bumper, you can actually see the lower control arms from a reasonable distance. Right about here you should start to see them. Yeah, they're just kind of peeking out there. But anyway, so the lower control arms, they are gold. Bright gold, which is kind of fun. I don't know if it'll focus. There they are. I did get the ISC fully adjustable, camera adjustable lower control arms, which is pretty cool. That did set me back about $500, but they should get the job done. Right now the car is kind of out of commission just because I do need an alignment, and I'm actually getting my wheels and tires mounted and balanced right now, so that's pretty cool. And you can see right there I did get the BC coilovers on. They do look pretty good, so pretty excited about that. They're not maxed out all the way low yet, which is probably a good thing because I'm already cutting it pretty close with kind of crashing my bumper into everything. So after riding with the coilovers for a hot minute, they are pretty stiff. I know when you adjust the dampening, I think it's called, there is 32 clicks from soft to as stiff as possible. So I did put it on 20. Yeah, I put it on 20. 20 is pretty stiff, it's pretty bouncy. I like it. They don't actually ride that bad for being so stiff, which is really nice. It does feel pretty close to stock, but I do like them so far. I didn't drive with them too much, but so far I do definitely like the BC coilovers. I want to show you guys the wastegate too, just because there's no dump tube on it, but I don't know if I'll be able to get a good view of it. Should be right there if it'll focus. I don't think it's gonna focus. Right there, that little ring, it's just blowing straight out and straight at the ground, so it's actually really loud. But yeah, it sounds pretty gnarly when you really get on it. I don't know if you guys heard him walking towards me, but the same guy that walked in front of my car, from wherever he went, he must have been walking back because he ended up approaching me and talking to me about my car. Kind of making fun of how low it was, but it's not even that low yet, so I don't know what he was really trying to get at. Anyway, that was kind of awkward, but as I was saying, bye, see you later. As I was saying, the external wastegate, it does blow straight at the ground, so as soon as the sound hits the ground, it just shoots out in every direction, and it sounds freaking gnarly. And I don't know if I want to keep it that way, if I could maybe rotate the wastegate so it's not blowing directly in my power steering lines. I might just keep the dump tube off, but we'll see. And also, I did want to say the shop I'm at right now, this place, they are mounting and balancing my new rims, mounting and balancing my new wheels. So those should get done today. We'll either record them, depending when they get done. It might be dark, but I will record them going onto the car. And if not that, then I will just record them on the car at some point tonight or tomorrow, and you guys will see those pretty soon here too. So really excited with that. I know this was, you know, a little shorter video, but I did just want to kind of give you guys an update about what's going on, because I am doing things, and I would like to just put out some sort of content for you guys to watch. So with that, I'm going to put the camera down now, just because there's not much more that I wanted to say. But I will pick it back up when I get the wheels on, and I'll show you guys what they look like. I am really excited for this.
One eternity later.
I am back. Before I show you the wheels that are now in the car, which right now they look fantastic, and I'm very happy with them. I would like to explain something, because I'm going to show you this also. After I got the wheels on the car, the coilovers I had were, or the BC coilovers I had that were on the car were too low, and that paired with the aggressive offset of the wheels caused quite a bit of rubbing on my way home before I could actually raise the coilovers and adjust the ride height, and, you know, just make sure that they didn't rub. So the rear especially, actually the front didn't rub at all, which is weird, but the rear especially did get damaged a little bit, and I'll show you guys that. It wasn't too bad, but it's definitely noticeable. What I'm gonna do, actually, I'll make a short little install video about this, but what I'm gonna do to kind of cover the rubbing or the cuts in the tire, I'm actually going to just install tire letters. I did get some Speed Hunter tire letters that do, of course, match my windshield banner, so I think that'll fit pretty well. I was actually planning on putting those on the tires anyway, so now it's kind of like a happy accident that I have something to cover up the tears in the tire, or the gashes in the tire. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna go show you guys the rims now, because they look awesome and I'm pretty excited about it. So this is my stance. These are my new wheels. I am very happy with how everything is fitting now, actually, now that, you know, I adjusted the ride height and everything. But so with these wheels, the backs were rubbing a little bit. You can kind of see, I don't know if, yeah, you can see they were, you know, rubbing and kind of cut into the tire a little bit. So, like I said, what I'm going to do is just get my tire letters, which I do currently have already, but basically they're about this tall, so they actually fit the whole wall of the tire. I'm actually just going to put those on to cover up the scratches, because honestly, you don't really notice them unless you're looking, and hey, you're not really going to notice them unless you're looking for it, but with the tire letters covering the gouges, I think it'll look pretty nice. So again, these wheels are 18 by 9.5 plus 22 offset. The tires are 245 45 18s. They're Continental Extreme Contacts, so they're very nice tires. I am definitely pleased with how they ride and the grip and everything like that. What I did to get them to fit, though, is in the front, those are at, I want to say, -2 degrees camber, if I remember correctly, and the rears are actually at -3. So they fit. I did have to roll the rear fenders a little bit, but it doesn't look too bad considering how stressed I was, which actually I didn't end up recording that just because I was pretty stressed. But yeah, overall I'm pretty pleased with how they turned out. So that's probably going to be it for today's, damn, it's bright. That's probably going to be it for today's video, just because I did update you guys and, you know, show you the wheels and everything. But with that, I'm basically just going to end today's video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. If you like the wheels, please comment below. Let me know what you think of them. And and whether or not you hate the stands, you love the stands, just let me know. I love it, so that's all that really matters. But yeah, if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And I think that's going to be all. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.